This is my Glock 19, and I have to say that I'm a huge Glock fan. I used to not be because of the price of them, but once I saved up a little bit of money, sold some stuff, you know, to bump up, I finally got this. This is the Glock 19 9mm, and I have it doctored up a little bit. I have actually put 3M. By the way, this stuff is great. 3M outdoor tread step tape. It's kind of stick tape. It goes in your bathtubs or on steps or whatever. And I'm just here to tell you, it works really good. Works like a charm. And so I just put it on the back here, all over. And every once in a while, I'll have to replace a strip or two. It's not that big a deal. So, but I do that because it allows me to grab and rack. And by the way, this is loaded. I keep it loaded all the time. I carry it loaded. I carry it with one in the chamber. Took me a while to get to that point, but some people aren't comfortable with that. That's perfectly okay, and I don't knock people for not doing it. But when I'm showing it to you here, I'm definitely in the safe mode. So it is empty, and I'm not doing that for you guys. I'm doing it for me. So it's not going to hurt you. It's going to hurt me if something happened. So anyway, I love this thing. I have, like I say, I have this 19 with the, we call it the earth tone color to the base, and I also have a Glock 26 that I like. So this video is really basically why I like the Glocks. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this today, but I just want to show you a few reasons why I'm sold on them. I read the book. It's on Amazon about Gaston Glock, and read all the history and everything, and it was just fascinating to me. Fascinating book. Couldn't put it down, so I read it, and just because of that, realizing what a wonderful quality gun this was, I decided to make the leap. And so, but there's a number of reasons why I like it. One is, to me, it shoots well. It's very accurate, and I understand the accuracy thing. It means, I mean, most all guns are accurate, honestly. I'm the guy, or we're the ones who aren't accurate. We're either, you know, not putting our finger on the trigger properly, don't have the right trigger control, we're not breathing properly. A number of things cause us to miss our targets. But this thing is, boy, the sights on it, I mean, it's great. I do very well with this on the range. The other thing I like about it is that, to me, it's comfortable to hold, and I understand it's not comfortable for everyone because everybody's hands are different. I've got a Rigger SR9C that you saw in the previous review I did. If you go back and look at my channel, you'll see it. But I like that one too. But I'm going to give that one to my son for helping me design my website, which is Concealed Carry Texas. I'm sorry, ConcealedCarryTX.com. So anyway, besides the fact that it shoots well, the recoil is very manageable on these. I like the takedown, the simplicity of the Glock. It's so simple. You know, people say, oh, they're ugly. You know what? I don't think they're ugly at all. I think they're very nice. They're basic. You can flat out depend on these things to come through in a tight spot. So anyway, I have to pull the trigger. Once again, it is empty, and I always double check all the time. Once you pull the trigger to clean it, or to you know, open it up and look at it, do all that stuff, pull back a little bit like that with your hand, grab those deals, and it slides off. And then all you've got is just, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the parts you've got. You got 4 parts. That's it. It's very simple, and this thing just is like a, wow, like a power machine. It just doesn't know when to quit. I have no trouble with this at all. I don't think I've had any ammo feed problems. It just shoots anything and everything. So with that, I really do like that. So anyway, I do like the takedown. When I lubricate and oil everything, I just do the rails and put a little bit inside here just to kind of keep it lubricated. So I don't overdo it because I don't think that's necessary. You don't really have to saturate your gun with oil. You just need to get the main parts, the moving parts. I'm going to put some in here on the slide. And I do the spring a little bit, just kind of depends. But the parts that I get here are, make sure the rails are oiled good, put a little bit in here. Any part that moves, like the trigger, you know, that part I make sure that gets a little bit of oil here. I use Remington, by the way, the spray can. Make sure all the rails get it good, and I don't overdo it, but I do it enough to where I know it's going to cause it to run all right. And anyway, once you put those back in like that, golly, I mean, it just slides in, and it's done. It's ready. I mean, what can you say? Hickok 45, which I watch this channel a lot. I know you've probably seen it. He just favors Glocks like crazy, and I understand why. How I carry this, you won't be able to really see it. I don't know if I can get the camera to work right, but I'll try here. I carry right here. You see, I'll do the kind of the appendix front style appendix carry, which I like a lot. I'm sure you can see that. This is a holster that I made. I've gone through 15 or 20 holsters, and I'm going to do some reviews on the holsters later. But this is .06 thickness Kydex, and I just, when I made this, I didn't make it to where the print was on this side and on this side. And what I did is I molded it to where this was more flat, so that it wouldn't bother me when I was wearing it. And I have no trouble out of this at all. It's very comfortable. I can wear it on the side. I never wear it at the back because I don't want to fall on my back and hurt my vertebrae. Hurt my back. At the side, it kind of presses in a little bit too much to my hip bone. So after wearing it so many different ways, I wound up doing it appendix style because it's easy to grab there. Your hand is like already there. I can take and tuck my shirt in a way, like say if I'm wearing the shirt like I'm wearing now, and I wear the shirt tail out, okay, that's all fine and dandy. But if I, see if I can get it up a little bit here, and if I tuck it in, the holster in here, okay, just like that, all right. Then I'll just tuck this shirt in and tuck around it, and I'm not going to go through all that right now because it'll bore you to death, but then I can wear it, and I'm telling you, it's totally concealed. Nobody can tell what I'm wearing or what I'm carrying unless they just happen to look and maybe see that belt clip over my belt. But if my belt is turned where it's black, then nobody can really tell. So now the Glock 26 that I have, I wear on my ankle. I use a Blue Mountain, the sheepskin type holster, ankle holster. I wear that on the left, and I also have another ankle holster to balance my weight out, and I put 2 magazines in the other right ankle holster, so to speak, and they're both turned inside. So that allows me to have equal walking. It's like carrying, you know, 2-pound ankle weights maybe. So I actually get better exercise by carrying on my ankles. So that's just me. But I like it. It's fun to do that. I don't do that every day, but I do carry this every day. But I love it. And that's really about it. Now again, not everybody's a Glock fan. There are a lot of great pistols out there. I mean, there's tons of them. You know, Springfield's wonderful. Beretta's great. Taurus is wonderful. Sometimes people knock Taurus, but I'm telling you, I've owned a Millennium G2, and I flat loved it. I'm kind of kicking myself for selling that, but probably get another one again. It's kind of a, we call it poor man's Glock, because I never had any trouble with it. I probably shot 800 rounds through it, and it looks a lot like this. Has the same takedown, and it works like a charm. It's just about $329 for a Millennium G2 9mm. So if you're looking for something kind of like a Glock, but then you want to save a little bit of money, start out with something, then go for the Taurus. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth on that. There's so many great guns out there. It's like buying a pair of shoes. You're going to get what's right for you. The Glock may be right for you, may not be right for you. Doesn't matter. If you don't like it, you can sell it for what you paid for it on some of the websites, Gun Trader, sites like that. Anyway, I'm very pleased and happy with this. I don't know that I can say anything else right now. I don't want to just babble on, waste your time. But I'll do a review on some other pistols I have. I do have the Rock Island 1911 A1 full-size model. I love that one too. Shoots great. But this is my carry gun. This is the one I carry every day. And I tell you, it's fabo. I love it. And then I was going to tell you how I made my holster. You can take a sheet of Kydex and put it in a toaster oven. And heat it up really slow to about 350 degrees, and then you just take the sheet and get you a piece of foam, set your gun on there, on the Kydex, and then wrap it around, take another piece of foam, and then press it really good between a couple of boards. There's other videos out there on YouTube that show you how to make a Kydex holster, but I've gotten pretty decent at this stuff. So I'm going to make one for my 1911. And I've got this one fits my Glock 26 too, so, but I don't, like I say, I use an ankle holster for that one most of the time. Alright, well that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. A lot of fun shooting guns. Be safe. Always check, make sure it's always pointed in a safe direction. The 4 rules that Colonel Cooper coined. Never point at anything you don't want to destroy. Keep your finger off the trigger all the time until you're ready to fire. And make sure you know what your target is. Be sure of that and what's behind it. So anyway, be safe, guys. Thank y'all so much for your time. Have a great day.